Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe. We had two great PGL nights the past 2 days, and I can't wait to see the shakeups that have happened. But I hope you guys are tuning in for this great Cup of Joe. We are live on PilotTV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, and YouTube and Twitch, both under the names Mega Soda.
Yeah, we got some great jackpots to be watching out for today. Coming up just 10 minutes after we go off air here on Cup of Joe, we got the Vikings Bingo 25-cent cards. We're going to be playing 10 games of that. You can play up to 36 cards around, and that jackpot before anyone gets enrolled is at $7,392.17, and it's always at 52 balls on that jackpot.
Oh, yeah, and we also have that 25-cent card Jackpot Hunter Minor to keep your eyes out for. It's at $255 right now. It clicked up to 52 balls, and so you know what that means. It's completely doable to take home. But we also had some jackpot winners yesterday, and that first one went out to Rocket over at Eagles Auto.
Watana, I think.
Oh, Watana.
Yeah.
And they took home $4,800.
Yeah, nicely done. I think that was the minor in the $1 Jackpot Hunter. Then we got things rolling in Wipeout Blackout as Otter61 over at Pappy's Cafe won $1,239 on that line prize.
Oh, that's exciting to see them playing again.
Yes.
I haven't seen Otter61 in a while.
I know it.
But we also gave one out to Erkwick over at Howie Sports Bar and Grill, and they took home $310.
Yeah, that was that small frame in the Gimme 6 during Twins Wednesday. But then after we went off air, got some Skull Bingo. I think it was a small frame, I think, or large frame jackpot in that. Anyways, that went out to Fred Tricia over at American Legion Fridley. It was $10,164.88.
Yeah, definitely a nice jackpot to end the day with. But don't worry, we had some that were missed. We had that Vikings Bingo one that we had just talked about that did not go out yesterday. It was really close, and it started the day at $6,941. And like we said, it's already clicked up to $7,392 for you guys.
Yes. And then that Jackpot Jungle, how we end the night on Twins Wednesday with that 25-cent 52-ball Jackpot Jungle. That is sitting at $6,901.52. And so now it's, I think, clicked up at over $7,000 for next Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. So you guys will have another chance at it if you come over for Twins Wednesday. But we're going to be checking in with HR Pesties to see what kind of E-Tab jackpots they had yesterday.
Yeah, HR Pesties had the first one going out to Let's Go Wild. Of course, our Minnesota Wild just started training camp yesterday, and so things are rolling out there on the ice. I know they're getting after it this morning, and little luck goes out to them when you guys play Let's Go Wild. Well, somebody won $750 at HR Pesties for their trouble.
Oh, yeah, and they won another $750 in going to Mexico.
That's a fun game. Always makes me think of warm weather and beaches, and this time of year as the crisp in the air starts hitting, I start thinking about those beaches and how do I get there this winter. Then HR Pesties also had another one going out to one of our favorite games, Damsels and Dragons. Somebody won $900. Nicely done, guys.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations to everyone who took home some jackpots yesterday. We're going to be checking in with Woodbury, Minnesota to see what kind of weather they're having. And it's looking like they're going to have a high of 62 today with some clouds in the morning to give way to generally sunny skies this afternoon.
Yeah, nicely done. Well, then in the evening, it's going to cool a little bit, mainly clear, low of 48. Winds light and variable, but not bad all in all for the day. It looks like a pretty nice one.
Oh, yeah. They've been just having some beautiful fall weather. This time of the year gives you such good weather, and I mean, maybe not always. I mean, we're having some pretty rainy weather over here.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
You can't beat it, really.
I think a couple days ago, they were in the rain. Now it's here at the hangar.
We're just flip-flopping. But like we've talked about earlier, right after the show, just 10 minutes after we get off air, we're going to be jumping into some Vikings Bingo. They're 25-cent cards, like always, from 12 to 1, and you'll get that chance at that $7,392. We can't talk about it enough.
No, we can't for sure. We haven't seen them for a couple days. We got Cash Crew 2 coming back into studio, and so they'll be bringing all that luck. They got their jackpot dog ready and to get that jackpot into somebody's hands. You get 10 chances at that. But, of course, when you do that, you jump into the Viking Zone. Well, Ian and I came up a little bit short in our prediction yesterday. We thought Loser Dave may get in the 100,000 point club. 99,000 points. So just missed it by 1,000 over at VFW Spring Lake Park.
Yeah, that's as close as you can get without getting there. But
Right.
if he comes out to play today, he should be able to make it in.
Yeah.
But we had some crazy shakeups happening. SNS took a huge jump. They were sitting in 7th, but they are now sitting in that 4th place spot, pushing back all of our players. We got Elsa pushing back to 5th. We've got Putz, who was in 6th and is now all the way in 8th, but we did have Joni manage to move up amidst this chaos. She was in 8th and now she is sitting in 7th, furthering that distance between her and her daughter.
Yeah, it looks like it's a house divided for sure. But yeah, we're having a bunch of fun out there, and Not Lucky getting so close to getting into the 200,000 point club, as Not Lucky now our #1 player in the state, sitting at 198,000.
Oh yeah, if any of these players can show up today, things can definitely be shaken up. There are some pretty close calls happening. But jumping into these location standings, Titan Sports Saloon is back yet again. They kicked out just a couple days ago and now back in 10th place, now in a tie with Willard's Bar of Bacchus.
Well, they are the reigning champions, and they have that championship spirit. They're back in the top 10. We'll see if they can stay there and maybe move up these standings. But I'll tell you what, we got some people at the top end that are just rolling and going. Like VFW Spring Lake Park, our #1 location, they didn't just jump into the 400,000 club. They're already at 414,000 now.
Oh yeah, doing some damage for sure. Definitely got a nice run up because the closest player is Corner Bar and Goodhue, and they only have 308,000. VFW Spring Lake Park has definitely sewn it up. But we're going to be doing a little ETAB spotlight for you guys right now, and we're going to be doing American Heroes. It's a bird. It's a plane. No. It's another American Heroes jackpot for you guys.
Well, if superhero games, I don't know why it would be, but if that's not something that you really love, well, we got 50 different tab games. They're all charitable. You can play them anytime. You got huge prizes up to $1,500. You can play small bets from 50 cents to $5 or 85% payouts, awesome bonuses and free play rounds. So it's awesome.
Yeah. But we also jumping back into this schedule. We got some 25-cent card Jackpot Hunter for you guys at 1 to 4. We got that mega sitting at 25,000 if you hit it in 43 balls. We got that major looking really nice. It should be clicking up soon too. It's sitting at $3,683 and it's at 51 balls right now. And that minor is sitting at $255 and it's at 52 balls if you can hit it.
Nicely done. And then at 4 o'clock, we play that one game of Lucky 4 Bingo. That thing is sitting well over $41,000 right now. It's just $1 to play. And I'll tell you what, it's worth throwing a buck at it. It's fast-paced and super fun. And yeah, there's a bunch of money on the line. Then we jump right into that 23 games of Jackpot Hunter, the $1 edition. It runs all the way from 4 to 6. And you got that mega always sitting out there at least $100,000. It's at 44 balls right now. Look for that to click up to 45 balls maybe soon. And then that major, though, is one they'll definitely be looking at. It's at $10,268. It's now at 50 balls, so it feels a little doable. You got that minor just went out yesterday, so it's at 50 balls as well. So you'd get them both if you hit that 50 ball mark. And it's at $143.50 as well.
Oh, yeah. So it'll be Ian and I coming at you guys live for that happy hour show. It'll be a ton of fun. Yeah. Throwing out that little extra bit of luck for you guys.
That's right.
But jumping into these standings, it has been absolutely crazy, and we officially are slowing down the ties a little bit. I know you guys can't imagine it without just crazy ties, but now we've got a solid 10th place, which we haven't had in weeks. But now we've got Pee Wee sitting in 8th. We still have that tie between Short Bus and Bull, but the rest of the leaderboard is separating a little bit.
Wow.
So it's a little exciting to see.
Yeah, we got one away and Joni in the tie in 2nd place.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's really not the ties upon ties upon ties that we have. But Yags 370 now at 23,000. So inching its way to getting close to getting that 25,000 point club, but only has that 3,000 point lead on those one away and Joni. So it's still anybody's race. It's been an exciting season so far.
Yeah.
So, you know, even though we know Yags 370 reigning champion, you know, always out there ready to go. But yeah, there's some players. Joni, I mean, no no slouch last year in Vikings Zone, tied for second. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She had the first place spot for a while, but Elsa just couldn't let anyone else have it. She said, final week. Was it like the final 2 weeks?
It was like the final day that she actually popped into first.
Wiped it from everyone.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I love when crazy stuff like that happens.
Yeah.
And especially with how close these standings are from each other. They're all like 1,000 points away from each other.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyone can get into new ties. Anyone can take the spot from anyone. It's so much fun. I love how competitive these players get. But hopping into these location standings, every location is now in the 25,000 point club or higher, which is super, super exciting to see.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, you've got one member now in the 50,000 point club. You got Country Lounge in St. Paul. They got 51,000. But even though they're in the 50,000 point club and everyone else is in the 25,000 point club, American Legion Rice is only 5,000 behind.
Yeah.
So I mean, that sounds like a lot, but they can make up that ground really fast. And then in third, 9,000 behind. But that's the reigning champion, Riverboat Depot. So look out for that.
Oh yeah, don't take it lightly. They can sneak up on behind you.
Yeah.
But we also have that Skull Bingo that we gave out some jackpots in yesterday.
Yeah.
And they'll be coming at you guys from 6 to 10 tonight with no interruptions. And we've got that coverall sitting at $16,725.90 if you can hit it in 50 balls.
That's a good one.
Oh yeah, we got that large frame sitting at $232 with 40 cents that just went out yesterday, but that's still a good chunk to take home if you can hit it in 43 balls. And we also have that line prize that's looking really nice. It's sitting at $1,152 if you can hit it in 10 balls.
There you go. Well, of course, like you said, we had 2 PGL nights. Of course, Megasota Game Night starts at 6:40 every Tuesday. That Jackpot Jungle now at the end of the night at 54 balls is now, before anyone gets enrolled, over $99,000. Over $99,000. Unbelievable. Be well over 100,000 once everyone gets enrolled next Tuesday. It's a lot of money on the line for something that's sitting at 54 balls.
Yes.
So definitely be there or be square. That kicks off the first of our PGL nights each week.
And then right after that, on Wednesdays, we've got that Twins Wednesday that happens from 7 to 9 on those nights. And it also has a Jackpot Jungle coverall of its own that did not go out last night. So you'll have another chance at it next week. If you can hit it in 52 balls, you can be taking home $7,392. And that's before any of you guys even get enrolled.
That's right. But we got our last PGL day of the week still left on the schedule this week because it's Vikings game day. That means that this Sunday, as they're taking on those Seattle Seahawks, it's not even a real bird. And so, yeah, that kickoff is happening at 3:25. So that means we're kicking off at 2:55. And so we're going to be bringing you all those Vikings games, the Vikings Bingo, Skull Bingo, Vikings Victory Tournament game, and a top 10 or football theme game. So we got a whole bunch of that stuff.
I mean, we got it right behind us. We got game day bingo right there.
Right. That's
guys,
right.
Get excited.
That's right. We are excited. That's up on the TV screen. You can't miss it.
No. But if you guys are planning on showing up for any of those 3 days and want to be a member of the Pilot Gambling Week, go over to pgl.world today and sign up. You can have access to insider information as well as monthly newsletters, and you accumulate points for Season X.
Let's look at who are some of the new insiders. Yes. We got Nikki with 1C. We got Hammy, Mad Mike, Cy Young, Nas 1077, and Bosco.
Welcome to the fam. But if you guys want some more PGL points, go over to the Player Connect app and click that sports link right above your player icon. And you can choose 5 squares for the Vikings versus Seahawks game this Sunday, the 26th. And points are awarded for all 4 quarters. You can play for free, and it's a ton of fun. If you got that little magic touch with selecting those squares, you can earn those points, and you can just select that, or go launch the app and select that sports link.
Yeah, some people don't think there's any points for the second quarter, but there is. It's second quarter, first, third,
second,
fourth.
third, and fourth.
Yeah, all of them. It's crazy. But if you select as good as Blue does, Blue was our big winner this last week, got 1,000 PGL points. But Blue was a winner last week too, so 2 in a row for Blue. We'll see if Blue can keep the streak alive.
I like
a Blue
it.
streak.
Yes. But hopping into these standings, yes, Fishy24 is still in there. I love it. I have been hoping that they could stay on the leaderboard, and they are officially solidified their spot. We'll see if they can keep it up. Congratulations, Fishy24. You were not kicked out. Oh.
But that's big news. Happened in first place.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. SpongeBob did not take the first again, but Devoided showed up once again last night and is now in the 1 million point club.
Yeah, the first player to get that done. And I'll say this, in addition to that, opened up an almost 100,000 point lead now on SpongeBob. So, separated a little. It used to be super tight. And the other thing is Forget You D made up a lot of ground on SpongeBob as well.
Yeah.
It's we're gonna just see how this all goes out.
To see how this plays out. SpongeBob might be getting back a couple steps, but we'll see.
We'll see. Got a big game day, and I'm sure SpongeBob and Devoided and Forget You D will all be there.
And another thing with our location standings, I am glad to see that Valley Lanes has kept their spot as well.
Yeah.
I am so surprised. I expected them or Howie's, either one of them, to get kicked out again.
Right? It seems to happen every week.
Yeah, they just could not keep it. But we did have something very, very exciting happening. Neighborhood Tavern in Effie is officially the third location to join the 3 million point club.
Yeah, nicely done, guys. Well, we had a lot of those locations gaining and growing this week with points, doing a great job out there. And it just seems like the further we go in the season, the more these locations kind of tighten up in their points. And so it's going to be an exciting down the stretch run.
Cabin Bar, and sitting in first place still, has a nice run up, but VFW Northfield is closing that gap a little bit.
Yeah.
They still have, it's hard to say because since they're in the Millions Club and you actually look at the points, it's like 200,000 points separating them. But when you're looking at it, you're like, wow, they're neck and neck.
Right. Yeah, but give us a like and a follow on our Facebook page. Search Pilot Games, and you'll see our logo. That way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details, reminders, big progressives, player picks, and so much more. Click the website link on Facebook and see our link tree with links to bar locations and other socials and so much more. It's kind of the hub of our social medias.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We post all of the Cup of Joes there, so if you can't make it every morning when we're live for you guys, before you go play some Pilot, go check them out so you guys know where the hot spots are and what times you should be out playing Pilot to get that big money.
For sure.
But we do what we do because we love giving back to the community as well as you guys. That's why you love playing Pilot so much. We do so many great things for your community, and this charity especially does such amazing work. They are the Dutchtown Jumpers. The Dutchtown Jumpers Polar Plunge team has raised and donated more than $190,000 to the Hormel Institute for Cancer Research since 2014. They are a group of friends that get together at Hoot Knolls in Austin, Minnesota to make a difference in their community. If you like to raise money for cancer research, just head over to Hoot Knolls to drop off a donation, or you can participate in any of the Dutchtown Jumpers' many fundraising events.
Awesome. Yeah, that is a great way to do it. Hoot Knolls is a great location. It's a small neighborhood tavern right over in Austin, Minnesota. Cold beer and great food, mixed drinks, pull tabs, e-tabs. Check out those e-tabs. Yeah, they're super fun. Friendly staff and regulars where you are a stranger only once. And today they got a great special. It's shrimp basket. It's $7.50. That's cheaper than a McDonald's meal. And a shrimp basket sounds super yummy.
That sounds so good. I wonder if it's breaded shrimp.
They don't specify in this, but
either way, shrimp is just good any way you serve it.
I was gonna say I'm a fan either way. For sure.
But on Mondays they got that pork tenderloin sandwich basket for $8.50. Tuesdays they got a burger basket for $7.50. Wednesdays they got a breaded chicken sandwich basket for $7.50. Today's that beautiful shrimp special, and Fridays they got a happy hour 4 to 6 and $2 domestic beers.
That lines up perfectly for that happy hour on Friday. So go there.
Beat it.
$2 domestics while you're playing some Pilot Games. Jackpot Hunter $1 edition. It's a win on both sides.
Oh yeah, great way to start off your weekend. But we're going to go over the schedule one more time for you guys. We got that Vikings Bingo right after this from 12 to 1, 25-cent cards, and you can take home upwards of $7,392.
Yeah, that's just to kick off the day. Then we go into Jackpot Hunter. You got a 25-cent card in that. It's going to run from 1 to 4. You got the $25,000 mega, the $3,683 major that's at 51 balls, and then that minor sitting at 52 balls. It's $255 before anyone gets enrolled.
Oh yes, and it'll take you right into that lucky 4 bingo right at 4 o'clock. You'll get a chance at over $41,000, almost $42,000 now.
Yeah, it's
definitely
creeping up.
throw a couple dollars at it and stick around, because right after that it'll be taking you into that $1 Jackpot Hunter from 4 to 6, where we are live with you guys again. That mega at 100K, major at 10K and 50 balls, and we also have that minor sitting at $143 if you can hit it in 50 balls as well. You can take home the major and minor all together.
Just do it. Just take it all. Throw it in your pocket. That's a little walking around money for you. Then we go into that Skull Bingo. It's going to run from 6 to 10 tonight. We got that cover all over $16,000. You get it in 50 balls. You got that large frame that just went out yesterday, so it's at $232, but you still can hit it at any time at 43 balls. And you got that line that's $1,152. You hit that in 10 balls. That seems to go out all the time. I think it's really due to go out.
Oh yeah, 100% it should go out. But we also make sure you guys remember our PGL nights next week, as well as this Sunday for our final one of the week, and Vikings game day, obviously this Sunday. How could you forget?
Right.
But if you guys want to win that almost 100K prize on Mega Soda game night, make sure you're tuned in on Tuesdays at 7:40, and for Twins Wednesday at 7 o'clock, going all the way to 9, you can get taken home almost $8,000 in that jackpot jungle alone.
Absolutely. Well, have a great time out there, guys. And remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins.